Up next, in the red corner, James Mcqueen. Celtic Gladiator presents 3-minute rounds of amateur mixed division. Introducing first, in the blue corner, representing SBG South Shields, with a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat. Across the cage, his opponent in the red corner, representing Reps MMA, with an undefeated record of 3 fights and 3 wins, James Mcqueen! Let's get down to business.
So we are set for this welterweight bout. Will Brown in the blue corner taking on James Mcqueen in the red. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Dean Garnett calling the action on this one. And an interesting match of styles here. James McQueen loves to grapple, loves to wrap up his opponent, dominate, but coming from that SBG South Shields, the likes of Alex Henland in this corner, Adam Proctor, Will Brown, surely got some ground game as well.
Yeah, anytime you see Alex in the corner, you just expect a back take, don't you?
And then the finish pretty close afterwards. But James McQueen coming off his last fight, beat Nikolatas Latev by second round TKO. Felt he was a bit sloppy in that one, but I was at that UKFC fight card and he looked very good, came through some adversity. But this is a tough test, physically so different. McQueen built axed across the top of his haircut there. But McQueen the stockier, shorter, and Will Brown the lengthier, more athletic looking fighter of the two.
When talking to both guys, they both felt they were good enough to get the submission over 100 or so. We've seen both of them try and get the fight to the ground on separate occasions already.
And Will Brown gets it to the mat with James McQueen on his back, or on his side up against the cage. Let's see how he works from here. Now, there's the back take you were calling for.
Yeah. Oh, he's come off the back, but he's
readjusted
recovered
there.
it. Nice work. It's always a precarious position, this one.
Good respect between the two prior to this. They understand this is going to be a tough contest. James McQueen under Will Brown has tasted defeat before. But very evenly matched, but Will Brown now looking very dominant off the position.
2 really strong clubs here as well.
Oh, you can see a grim there. This would be huge if Will Brown can get this done in 1 round. James McQueen, tough as nails though.
He's not done yet, is he? He's got 1 hand.
Alex Henderson squeeze on that, and 1 minute to play with now in this first round. Oh, he's tapped. Wow. Will Brown. Take the back, get the finish.
Yeah.
There's the Enland blueprint there at SBG South Shields. And that's a huge scalp to take of James McQueen. And the other fights we've seen him at, very difficult to get into bad positions, and when he is, he survives very well. But Will Brown showed composure, technique, and then got the finish.
Yeah, Will Brown's done very well there to get a first round submission win over James McQueen. Brown, another one of these young, up-and-coming fighters, 21 years old.
Physically, he's very much like Adam Proctor, and if you see the trajectory Adam Proctor is on under the shoes of Alex Enland, then you can expect big things from this young man.
Definitely.
James McQueen undoubtedly will be back and show some great skills in his previous. Just got caught here today, and talk us through the end here. We haven't got a great camera angle on that, but just happening from this point.
I think McQueen almost thought he was in trouble. It was one arm that was under the throat in theory, but Will Brown.
Oh, and there you see the hand instantly posed for that tap. Great work
from Will Brown, and he made sure he got the finish.
With our referee Nico Joe, reaction at 2 minutes and 4 seconds. And the winner in the blue corner, by way of rear naked choke,
takes that. Despondent James McQueen, but this is what the amateur game is going in there and testing yourself. This is his first fight on a different from UKFC. So that's him stretching himself out of his comfort zone, which is good to see. But what is also is another great fighter coming out of SBG South Shields.
Yeah, look, all the best fighters pick up losses in amateur. It's, as you said, it's what it's for. It's to find out what you need to fix, what you need to build on.
Great work there. Will Brown takes that, he moves to 4-1. A very tough James McQueen.